Good afternoon, everyone. Goedemiddag. Bonjour à tous. I am absolutely honored to be here on stage at this second edition of Think Next here in Mechelen, an event who has for objective to showcase what's best in technology. It's been more than a year since we've launched Proximus Next, and your presence here shows us how much we've been able to do, but also on the fact that we see an optimist future ahead of us. Now, before I move into the general session and my specific speech, I wanted to take a few seconds to really thank all of the partners, all of our partners in the ecosystem who are here today, because without these partners, this event would not happen. So please join me in giving them a warm thank you applause. So, what I wanted to talk to you about, and was nicely introduced by Ben, is indeed what's happening in our industry and what we should take out of it in terms of key trends. First of all, if you look at the IT spending in Benelux and the rest of the European region, Gartner predicts that the IT spending will continue on increase by 8.7%, reaching a staggering $1.3 trillion, which encompasses how much and how vital digital transformation has become as we each and every one of us strive to build a resilient digital future. In the industry today, we see 5 key ICT trends. None of those will probably be that surprising to you, but what I thought I could do today is highlight what those trends are and then provide you the relevance of Proximus and our ecosystems of partners within those trends, but also for you as business leaders and IT professionals be able to bring those back and understand whether or not they're in your roadmap today and how, for the short and mid-term, you need to integrate them, building your digital transformation roadmaps. So without further ado, let me start. So the first one is around 5G, or what I like to call the lightning highway of connectivity. So we all know what 5G brings in terms of unequaled connectivity, in terms of ultra-low latency, and also in terms of massive device connectivity. But 5G is not just about connectivity. It's about the transformation that it has in terms of impact on business models. Let me give you an example. If you look in the public safety space, or that specific vertical, 5G enables real-time communication and data sharing in critical moments of time where you need enhanced situational awareness and you need immediate response time. And you probably saw in this sector what we're doing just outside of this stage in the sector of health. Also, when you host an event, if you need 5G bandwidth on demand, that's also going to be available. 5G, therefore, as I was saying, is not just about connectivity, but it's really about us working with business leaders to make sure that we're able to deliver the 5G use cases that transform the businesses. If I continue on this trend and I'll move on to the second, it's really around how we drive Industry 4.0. 5G indeed provides ultra-fast connectivity, ultra-low latency, which means that edge devices who need to communicate and process data can do so even now with applications that need immediate response time. The IT-OT integration has reached a tipping point, and companies have for years been driving IT and OT convergence. What's new is that unified data management approaches have meant the creation of new industrial platforms in verticals such as Industry 4.0, manufacturing, logistics, and utilities. This is particularly relevant because those data platforms provide data insights that then enable the company to decide on how they can operate better their operational efficiency and save costs. For those of you who were at the breakout session of this morning with iCare, this was demonstrated in a session called Data Insights via 5G Connectivity, where you could see that data from the wireless sensors is captured and then used to provide real-time insights predictively on whether an industrial facility will have issues or not. Moving then to the next trend, you won't be surprised, it's around AI. I think it's fair to say that everyone's talking about AI, and AI is actually really transforming the businesses in we operate today. Gartner predicts that in 2025, 90% of businesses worldwide will have AI as a workforce partner. Now, of course, businesses can decide whether or not they want to implement AI at their own pace. But what everyone agrees on is the rewards that AI will bring, whether it's around increased productivity, whether it's around cost effectiveness, or whether it's around, of course, making sure that you have a better, enhanced, personalized customer experience. Now, of course, AI comes in very different flavors, such as generative AI that have impact on organization-wide processes. But you also have other types of AI which basically make sure that you really change the way that you process, store, and manage your data. Companies need to basically make their businesses AI ready and need to consider an agentic infrastructure. This is what Gartner recommends. And here, we'd very much like you to explore all those opportunities with us. We've been investing in AI at Proximus for quite a number of years. We have more than 130 use cases that are available, showing return on investment, and we're also deploying numerous use cases with our customers. As you know, with our affiliates, Codit and ADA, we have more than 300 experts that can enable you to make your business AI ready, and then look at how we can help you bring those AI use cases to life. The fourth trend is around cyber resilience and preparing for post-quantum threats. As you know, every year, Proximus publishes a cybersecurity report. In 2024, this report was published, and we surveyed our customers and businesses in Luxembourg and in Belgium, and 2/3 of those companies surveyed said that they had suffered a cyber attack, and half of those actually had operational impact coming out of it, showing that cyber resilience continues to be absolutely paramount and key. Protecting your data and your digital infrastructure are paramount. Quantum computing is a trend that we have not yet seen fully materializing yet. However, we know that it will have a major impact on cyber resilience. By 2029, it is estimated that quantum computing will have an impact on all of the cryptographic processes that are available already today, and they will no longer be there surplus, and they will be surplus for requirements. So as you think about how to make your organization quantum safe, please don't hesitate to talk to some of our experts in this field, including those that you probably saw in the breakout session this morning. I will then move on to the next trend, which is around digital sovereignty. Digital sovereignty is not just a priority, it is a strategic imperative. In a data-driven environment, making sure that your data is protected, making sure your infrastructure is protected are absolutely key. And by embracing digital sovereignty, you are then able to not only protect your intellectual property, you're also able to comply to local regulation, whatever that might be. In an ever-evolving world where regulation actually continues on evolving, we have to cope with NIS2, DORA, the EU Act, the AI Act. Proximus can really help customers and companies become much more compliant. And this was also one of the showcases that was given at a general session this morning. So please don't hesitate to consult all these experts on those trends so that we can see how we can actually build together a secure, resilient future. Now, this being said, what I wanted to do is quickly wrap up by saying that I really hope that all of you not only actually understood, but also see how some of those key critical trends can be infused in your roadmaps, not only for today, but also for tomorrow. Please take the time to make sure that you visit all of the different stands that we have available with our partners, reflecting those key trends. Think Next is for us about shaping the future together. And as we want to make it the flagship CIO event for CIOs and IT and business professionals, I want to thank you all very much for being here, and I hope that you will find the excitement and the expertise and the skills that you came in to look for.
Proximus Next. Think possible.